People, my name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Taptap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Taptap Send. Yes, Taptap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Taptap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew, very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Capstone Global Consult Limited. Eye Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo GCC license, NFA securities. Edi omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na mene wo kasa sisi akra. Omo per registered nurses. Edi omo ko USA. Akoye juma ko jisika pudro. Anne. Na enye we po. Capstone Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo beye ho hyehyeye nyina ama. Na wo nsatimi aka. Ka biara edawa kuma so wa bra wo mre ho enti omo si bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otama community 9 omo ni Ashama Timber Market ene di hwe animu anase fra omo en 0599 183083 ana 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 02 1811278. Capstone Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
Check now, check it, fa check it, fa check it, check it. That beat is real, don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, fa check it, fa check it, fa check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it. Sugar level, fa check it, check it. For check it, check. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Thursday evening, Throwback Thursday. We are seated to do it in our own style and fashion. Gentlemen are back to us. We are going to talk about show business. And to you, you just have to watch. You just have to like the video. You just have to share. You just have to subscribe. Reason I've organized the gentlemen on the field of work. And I'm talking about people who really move with their work. They are about to talk. So get ready. Let's begin the talking. And after this, I know we are still going to make some one or two people understand our position on certain topics. It is as easy as that. Let me say thanks to Roland Amate already in your screen, on your screen rather, already on your screens and in your shots rather. Now I have Abbas Muis. He is the man in the middle, and also the man incoming. Like his name suggests, he is an MC. We are ready to rock and roll. For all your events, weddings, and more, MC Kobe is right here to help you to do that. Contact him or contact me, and we will sort you out. Now, for Abbas, is a talent manager, event organizer. He is also the business manager of our queen. I'm talking about Queen like Michi, aka Michi Diamond, aka Michi GH aka Michelle Bagbona. You know all the names, man. So if you want any connect with her as well, you contact Abbas Muiz and you are also going to be sorted. Then Roland Amate, also digital communicator for Shagzy, and he is a talent manager. He's a event publicist, and anytime you also want to do any production, he is ready to help you sort that one out. Now, behind the scenes, the people you don't see, Digital Rasta is Currency. He's on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. I have just one name. My name is Sammy Flex. Anytime you meet me, say hi and let's vibe. If you want to war too, when you come, we will start the war as usual. We will do it in a beautiful, crafted, delivered, and also pressed, shaking, everything for you. You have to be ready for that. Now, let me also say thanks to Taptap Send. And Taptap Send is also here on this platform supporting whatever we are doing. So if you are watching us from abroad, in the Western countries, and you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, to some selected West African countries, all that I have to do is to get your app downloaded on your phone, and the app is Taptap Send. It is as simple as that. Use the promo code SammyFlex and put in your bank details. You send money with no stress. Now, because it is a Thursday, and in the world, we have known Thursday to be a remembering Thursday or a remembering day, aka Throwback Thursday. I want us to look at something one of our veteran music producers, Zapp Mallet, has posted. And when I ask this, I know everybody here who is an active member in the space can really attest to the fact that what the man is saying is true. But what is the solution, and why have we gotten here? Because elsewhere it is not like that. But why have we gotten here in Ghana? What is the problem? Who is the problem? And finally, what is the solution? That is going to be our very first topic to discuss. Now, Zapp Mallet posted on Facebook, and he wrote, in other places, old musicians are making money from their old catalogs. They get the shows to play by playing the same old catalogs, but certainly not here in Ghana. Why? Good morning. Zapp Mallet is asking questions. Why? I'm sure he's feeling it. I'm sure he is a living witness to what he's saying. And maybe some of his friends who are having great songs, but they are not getting any platform to perform them. And this is a very terrible case, if you ask me. That in other places, old musicians are making money from their old catalogs. Yes. Ebo Taylor, you see how old and fragile he looks? The man is still playing tours. Ebo Taylor, he's still playing tours. Sax and things in America and some other respected countries in the world. He says they get the shows to play by playing the old catalogs, but certainly not here in Ghana. Why? Abbas, you have been doing stuff. Why?
In my head, when I saw it, I was asking myself, okay, which old talents? Because there are old talents I know that they play. And one of our biggest exports in terms of events of this country is funeral. It's a whole business together. I won't lie to you. If among all the events that I do, if they call me for funeral, I'm more happier. I don't know why. But I may say my business.
And you don't do funeral.
Is it?
And you don't do funeral.
Yes, but even right now, I think because of my grandmother's 40th anniversary, I think right now there's more business in our funeral. Because after looking at what we spent 3 days at Dua, 7 days at Dua, and this 40th day at Dua, and easy. Let me give you just simple scenario. Vena water and other these non-alcoholics, the money they are making for us is, I can tell you, like, we bought more throughout the entire period. We bought like a food trailer kind of drink and water
for guests
and all furnish.
All for sympathizers.
And A1 bread there, like almost every day, like 1,000 pieces of bread. And that's a many joke. So imagine the rice that was cooked. Imagine so the one who is the middleman or the supplier of the water, that is somebody's business also now in Zongo. From Mufiobiwa or no arrangement, you know. And come and look at the malams. Conform ban on my bonfire, almost easy. Yeah, envelope, yeah, quite different. Not to talk of maybe a Roland Bay, you know, no Baby Jadua, no masca, we be Jadua. Conform Jadua and Comuscan, the least a year 20, year 50 Ghana. So imagine say 200 people no way, and I say no more Jadua that day. Malan or bedroom, you know, or a rich man on his own. So that industry, so say bar main ways were not, I especially say a fair way ye, it was a Volta, and Ashanti. And now Easty, that's I mean, no be because there's performance overnight, back to back, and the year is not limited to say just and conform mobile we are saying gospel folk last year. The recent one I did was with Tego Sisters. They were like back to back. Kwame Eugene and Ewu Andre Espedi or the Eastern region. I mean, yeah, hotel air kosu ye didi air kosu party na say so kosu but because we are talent want to mean they will do what but packaging so e will come it's a full-fledged artist business. Yeah, because will be a wunti ye ni na e kosu there be. Okay,
so how are the old days artists benefit from everything?
Because there is their music that people are enjoying. For example, I can't say Tego Sisters are like recent days artists. They are like olden days artists. And Omo show, you get it. They are playing the show. Then the evening na you ask for the ane we are mona omo we mo awi omo de no na you ask for the ane so abo. And Omo boss so they don't play. One advantage there is also it's not one man business. Like the way our current generation Omo fa mic no Omo man no. The gospel people are performing with a full band. Say any nipa ba kunska enyo omo menu nkwa full band ni enyo omo ska. Then say omo ye wiase for na me gina na me ma hwe omo throughout no so omo so enyo omo sika. So I don't know, maybe it's the kind of songs that you've actually played, because I cannot, because you see apart from the mainstream things na your concerts anyway, there are birthday parties, there are naming ceremonies, there are funerals which are major, the funerals. Because a whole weekend alone, you can go to like about 6-7 funerals. You get it? Then there are gathering, like old student gathering, parties, how I call it? I call it club. Yes, I call it club. There are some people that they call, you can charge as a manager. Obi a friend me there, me say Pacho, mama me friend back, baby I'm ninye. It's not like baby I'm me share corner by I'm like I want to reassure myself say nipa no bo ni di ono no frame me na because big man I dey after me so and was me immediately now my friend be actually within the next few 10 minutes I was having friend pan back because say na maka ti then you be first person say hey you say nkobo yan di omu cause ukobo e bia obeji 2 cedi the omu de be che wo na ngasa no de it say 20 cedis ti member hwe ka say ye ba ya ye ready omu de omu pepe maye ye be salary fair pu and ye duro no according to them ye ka kire me my expectation was over because thank you ni edima artist no manager kura no ye ma also thank you for being around or reasonable and be able to work with. Then asana nkofo so I'm expecting say nowadays children they don't get that, and the people also are more pamper talent, you know. To me say anybody to me anybody a big go younger say brother Sammy I share another talent of your generation. There's a way I talent ni if you say brother Sammy so there's that mutual respect but say no talent bi ni obi kura kasa onim say nipa no so ye but
wanna be
or feel say maybe me
I
don't want to mention some artists bi but ebi I can say osikeni bi ana presenter bi after another artist say bebo concert bi mami musician ni duro na there's a way all who any panel and a football like be okay yemfa Asamoah example yenga say Asamoah being calling Kwabena to perform for him. If you are in between both of them, the way Asamoah speaks to Kwabena and Kwabena also responds to him and omuwe yana say na omuwo program na say na the way they chit chat, the way they respect each other. We super sound the cano. He paid like good money. I guess oh, thank you, no can will be normal charge or more than will be normal charge. And I'll be someone charging a craft for show nanka. Maybe I will charge you and drew her. And almost years as well, who are we a manager? No say, oh, you've been good. Coins. What was your coins in the crown?
Dope.
Manager. So I'm wondering the kind of music any panel a channel that no yet young no.
But you see, I'm here thinking that no matter what song you are singing, in your old age or when you are not in vogue, you are still not going to get that recognition like the new ones are getting. Let me take you back to the day we did the Black Rasta event. That is the Kuchoko Festival. Do you know there was a Samolosu who performed and he had one of the best nights on the day.
Of course, that man is a very
Samolosu
performer.
He had one of the best nights on the day.
Okay.
People were so surprised, like, hey, come and see young people who were dancing.
That man is one of the best.
You understand? So yes, Zapp Mallet is asking that why are these guys not performing?
Maybe also
people still have appeal for their songs. I'm telling you.
no. The truth is that they have appeal for their songs.
Yes.
The appeal there is there.
You know your people in Winneba, UEW.
UW.
They've called me that they are doing an event on 29th July.
Yeah.
They came to this office and that they are doing an old school kind of event. Yeah. And see young people in school. They did not call Yao Tog or Kwame Eugene or Kidio. They are doing something for
Miss Bell?
no, let me mention the name. Najiman.
Okay.
They are doing something for Najiman, Akosua Japan.
Solid.
And I think is it Charles Samuel or something like that.
Solid.
These are the guys they are going to do a show with on 29.
Yeah.
So yes, they have appeal. And anytime they are on the stage, their songs are evergreen to us. Our DNA is accustomed to their songs.
Yeah.
So why?
But we also need to blame ourselves. I think I need to accept, first of all, from the event point of view, most of us, when we are tabling events, what we always think about is how are the sales in terms of current going to go like, hey, man, how would the marketing go? That's one of our first edict. Two, our other edict that which supposed to be major, like how would the content of the event be like? Sometimes there are shows and if you watch, when they commission you for say an NGO project, a private party, a birthday party, you tend to think differently.
Oh, of course.
You tend to think differently because that time,
Especially when it's not a commercial event.
yes, when it's not commercial event, you know that okay, we enye scan ye babeji, niji ankasa ne babeji. Inti o bubo nkofo say na odi ma omo a okay, so one of it, I don't know if you have heard of level 3 before. Level 3, yes. Level 3 tried something last 2 years or 3 years ago with new artists. Old artists.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Obian show up. The talent were
At where?
at Gamashi, Homawo. Your guy,
What do you mean Obian show up?
like there were no audience for them. That's what I would say.
For a homo show?
Yes.
How? Where did they do it?
We did it for at you know the Jamestown, the Lighthouse Tower, na Siena, and shows like that because we
And
also,
people did not come.
yes, because we also want to test the pulse. We didn't do it at the
Those people, when they hear anything in speaker, they will come home.
yes. I want to say a paid show,
Aha.
a paid show, and also a tried show.
Oh.
One
Abbas.
because
Yeah.
try pause no. We didn't do it at the core day. To say you say ebi awon say aboatre Friday na boil and Saturday na boil ebi akwa wonim but we are artists who would ba Wednesday and now odi ba Monday wonim say especially kwa we say person try new artist and now old artist na person try artist in pause me di show e wa kwa e share Monday kwa Monday no after we are chilling say comfort to me etwen no mo hwe wa. Then that means you have that
Artist good.
yes, you have that pulse to pull in terms of marketing. Although we may
Okay,
that
you're wrapping up for me.
So I think First of all, it starts with we the talent managers. We also need to be able to, but you see, this space, since there's no room for risking it because the audience is no. On my chance, yes, sir, uncle risking. And I all risky or no nisikana, a bear affect you with next job because you'll be unfair for job. But say a private party, ne funeral na gate fee new, ne free a concert. Free, there's no good move or concert. You can call these people like the man you true, when you say the party bar, and that's when the current talent also get disadvantage. Cause all this no nya trip wa o to be about full 5 hours 6 hours show. Cause when the papa couldn't repertoire and any advancement on push show no man. You come when I brother say we can go. Once the shows now corner all this no boy, you feel the show, you enjoy the show, you have certain memory. I'm done. Say your current 4 we on bebe my me part 2 na girls have shake it to womichi no my god.
Well, Kobe, you have been an MC. I'm sure you should have some answers to this as well. That why are we not allowing our old musicians to also perform, to rock the stage? They want to rock
and get money.
Yes.
They want to. Chairman, most of our old artists are nowhere to be found.
It's not true.
It's true.
It's not true.
What do you mean by they are nowhere to be found? They are alive.
I'm coming.
Those who are dead are dead, but those who are living.
I know why I am making this point.
Okay, make it quick.
Yeah, they are there. All right, we know they are there. And they have the songs that we Ghanaians want to listen. Most of the Ghanaians, you know, we apart from Daddy Luma, Kojo Inchi, Nana Amachi Dede, and the ones we know who are very, very relevant now, put them aside. This artist, Alote Tito. Alote Tito. Last year, I was giving money to book him for a Ghana Homo Festival. There's a town in after Kaswa, after Papasi, there's a town there called Jekudia.
Okay.
Yeah. That's me for over a week looking for Alote Tito's number in this country.
You didn't get it.
I wasn't getting it. Me friend opinion bia me name no ye boss.
Let me see. I think I had it too. Let me see.
O friend we ye ni number ye be ma number bi ube friend na switched off. Even ube friend na last me I got him for also 3 days to the show. Asana me saka Alote Tito. Nti ye ntumi kra anya flyer. We only did information center announcement. Around now say obeba abebo live band.
Okay, looks like I've lost it.
You see? If you have lost it, fine. He doesn't have a social media handle anywhere. But we are talking of a man. He bought top 10, top 5 Ghana artists. What country have? Who do me here Alote Tito for you?
Definitely.
Serious. Who the father the best tune chain for Wulome tune chain? Alote Tito be Vombi, Gasmela. But who should Gasmela put this on currently? But who should Alote Tito? Brow be bread. On who ye number 1. Last Derek Manning artist be was so person use and find your event TV. Obekani the boss akan you maybe. Obewo Kumasi ho baby. Nim ubodi di kwa. This same artist na yeshwe no dia bom me ankasa me daddy funeral no live band because some kind of group your new esi so ni young age mo no. Ono si so na omo rekasi so we yemfa say e bo live band we yi na say dey na yemfa no bra. Bra ye bra na minim kra say obe ni number echi kra aka be few days ayebe ye na sa na ye nya contact to him so na be ka chere so obo gig kuma say that same day it's no onye den on to member ebi new but then yes started share na chi akwan over a month before so as I say intino and yes say Ghana for no yeah pe live band yeah pe mo nyomo etie ni nkofo o mo pepa they want to listen to those old tunes, but there people are not getting the access to them. That number was social media handles and Nkofu be very close to them. And when say, oh, my friend Mr. Flex and I'm my friend Kobicha and I'm my friend Roland pe Mr. Bekano. Who do not tune chain? Who do you tune chain? Who de Nana me tune chain? Omo maka akitechi me sha akitechi sisi awa obi tika so na o sha akitechi o ko hwe no. But he's within Accra. Yeah. The last time Mishan was with 3 talented kids. Mishan didn't say, who checking Facebook cry now? Oh, it's very, very bad. And so now youth now, putting into event organizing. Even if they want to chip in Because once a while, so in to me, we should be able to be chipping in one of these old age musicians into our current form of music. Any events, but we are not getting them.
And you think it is because they are not available?
Yes, they are not available because Sammy share that Luma Sisia. I know baby I'm a fan.
Where to contact?
Me share na masi that mini baby I'm a fan. It's Sammy ko share me Sisia me talk me share that best mini baby I'm a konya no. Meaning, so where are they? Omo na kasa no omo relax and they are only enjoying say a year if you know na bem omo no gang no crown bra all kind of brand for brands that they get to them. I'm telling you, me.
When you be at the team afford it, sir. Uncofono.
Me who be brave. Uncofo show one about crying a year. Ye nyomo. Within Kaswani a day, show me ye nyomo. Nyomo na mapo na from. But obo no once a while obo no yesu or Akwaboah
mushroom tea.
It's omo na nkasa no make omo available. They should set platforms for themselves because you see omo time no sebi etwem kakra. Yes, I told me I see no more, but on time and I
when they were running things,
yes, it's on social media they echo. And you know say that Luma, you more wow, only say call her on Sabeka Luma. Still, our social media handles are active. So what I say, active as could you still or bottles. You know, people, and I'm sure that people are reaching out to him on his social media handles.
Yeah.
So Sebi Krana, yeah, Papa, no, be more to me, Uncle School, I want to me type of Krana. They have people around them. They have Uncle around them. I want to me, I control social media.
Some don't have.
Handles. Oh,
no, some don't have.
Okay. But then so yeah, we making one available. Say,
yeah.
But I'm me say so one making one available. Say me, I don't take it to the Krana man me rasa me. Serious oh. Papa no buy a crown. She say, oh, he doesn't have a team. He came alone. He came in a Trotsky. Obi work catalogs. Uti I take the thought catalogs. And I be more as see as on perform me. You can for be pulley up no. Serious oh.
At say King Jerry.
Thank you.
Also yeah.
Serious Papa no ovonyum rough and omo me na meaning sa nyum baako mienu bi a hit currently. But or started to performing and I say no Papa no over nyum papa back to back on the live band for no boy serious oh and usha na ubisa say so why didn't you say ya nkasa ya to say bressa
okay
so into me worry and I say as an MC the me family say when you are looking for your old age musicians,
you don't find them
for shows you don't find them.
Well, some points of his submission they are very, very true. It is hard to get some of these guys. And even some of them, after getting them, the stress, the pressure you have to go through to convince them to do what you want them to do. Go and watch Kumi Guitar's Dream video. Kumi Guitar has a video online on YouTube. It is called Dream. If you have time, go and watch that particular video. I have a dream. And you will get what I mean by MC Kobe is right for saying that some of them, not all of them though, some of them, they're a problem. Rule.
In other places, old musicians are making money from their old catalog. Yes, it is true, but certainly not here in Ghana. Why? Why? Because in other places, the old musicians have found a way to reinvent themselves into the new generation. That is the first one.
Not all the time like that.
Okay, wait, maybe I am building a point.
Some of them have not reinvented themselves. Yes. They are still who they are.
They are still
the other time, let's listen to what this guy said. Snoop Dogg. Let's listen to what Snoop Dogg said.
Yes, about the streaming platforms.
Yes, Snoop Dogg. It means that he's still living in the past because he's thinking about someone selling CDs and come and tell him, oh, Snoop, you sold 1 million copies. Come for your $1 million.
No, I am trying to make a point. He said they get shows to play by playing the same old catalog. Yes, they will. What I mean by reinventing into the new generation is about you. Snoop Dogg, yes, he belongs to the old generation. In fact, even his thinking is still there. But you see his songs, they are not there. His songs are not in the old. Snoop Dogg has been able to move his songs from the old disc to streaming platforms.
Yeah.
They've been able to reinvent their catalog. They don't need new catalogs. These people don't need hit songs again. our current generation, we think hit songs will give you the shows. It is not entirely true. If you are able to let that connect.
In Ghana, there it is true, Charlie.
I know
in Ghana, if you don't have a hit song, who will call you for a gig?
That's I mean.
Those people have money, but they couldn't call any artist to come and take the money.
It is not. Yes, it is.
Meanwhile, there are so many artists who they could have taken this money, but
the hits.
Yes,
it is.
Yes,
it is true to some extent, but in other instances, it is not entirely true. Because Ejaku, I don't know if any of us can mention the hit song of Ejaku.
He doesn't.
But man, if we are talking about the hottest,
no,
Ejaku,
the actor. Okay.
Yes,
he plays funeral.
If we are talking about one of the hottest,
it's a free show.
It's a free show. Like funerals and co are not paid shows.
Yeah, but he makes his money.
He makes his money.
I get what he's saying. That those shows are not paid for. But to the artist, it is not a free
yes,
show.
but to the artist, it is not. I am talking about he's saying old musicians elsewhere are making money and here they are not making money. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to money making, it comes from all avenues. Now, Ejaku doesn't have a hit song though. But when we are talking about weekends, the artists who are very busy currently, he's one of them. You understand? So me, I will agree with Kobe to say that Zapp Mallet should. When I saw the whole post, I was like, okay, which artist are you talking about? It is only the ones that have not been able to connect with the new ways of doing stuff who are losing out. Because as it stands, Afro Nation Portugal, 50 Cent performed.
Yeah, I saw that.
50 Cent performed. 50 Cent belongs to over a decade generation.
It.
Yet he came to perform. So here we would have said that 50 Cent belongs to the new generation. So obviously we are looking at people who have the current hit or the current appeal. But now see, you can be there on TikTok, then at once you see a certain Snoop Dogg song trending. You see a certain Chris Brown song trending. You see a certain 50 Cent song trending. You see a certain how do we call it, Akon song trending.
He still performs.
And their trending is not as if it is just trending for trending sake. All those trends are going into their streams. Today, if not Nana Ampedu, who have been able to move some of his catalog into the digital world, if his song is trending right now, where is it trending to? Where is it trending to? It is there. Many of them, people have uploaded their songs. They have no connection to it. They have no connection to the new generation. So you can't blame the new generation entirely like that. See, it is every event organizer's wish that at this particular point, if I am to pick Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, whoever, and I can afford Nana Amachi the Lumba and his peers, I would definitely spice it up with one of them.
Okay.
It is not the intention of the young event organizers to neglect some of these people. It is because they don't have direct connection with them, whether digitally or physically. Most people are not available. You go to them, you want to even see a young person or a Gen Z can go to some of these old folks and tell them, we've seen your wave. You go online and people are actually jamming to your stuff and all that. I want to create a YouTube or digital store for you. You will see the back and forth. You will see the back and forth here.
Because of lack of the understanding.
Last weekend, I was having a conversation with one of the people in the sports fraternity. And I was telling him that one person that can pick a phone in Ghana and call Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi and get an interview from these two people is Akwaboah. Akwaboah.
Of TV3.
No, GTV.
Oh, GTV.
Akwaboah.
Legendary
Yeah, GTV Sports.
GTV Sports. Akwaboah.
I know, right?
But how is that man social media
active?
Now, even YouTube. You tell the man to open a YouTube. See, the guy was telling me that they see only man not about 1 year. YouTube page So how do you expect? So how do you expect somebody or a Gen Z in his current state who is more or less addicted to social media and finds all his information on social media to connect to you. Tomorrow, today, a Gen Z can hold a sports seminar, and it will not be his fault if he doesn't contact Akwaboah to be on the panel. It will not be entirely his fault. Yes, you can tell him, oh, you did not research much. You did not call, these people are the pioneers of this particular craft that you need to get them on board. But how do you blame him? Because the pioneers have not been able to reinvent themselves into the new generation for them to connect with them.
They don't want to.
The disconnect is huge.
Baba, whose duty is it to bridge that gap?
It goes both ways. If the Gen Z wants to connect you, and you, because you don't see, Snoop Dogg doesn't understand the streaming world, the current streaming world. Yet his stuff are there. He's been able to understand that this is the new ways of doing things. So whether he understands it or not, he still needs to humble himself, let people do it for him in current state. Then hope that gradually he would come to understand someday. That is, even if there is an opportunity. That's why currently he's asking questions. But some people, because they don't understand, they won't even let you do it. Then at the end of the day, go on these DSPs and see how many of our old folk songs
Are there?
They are there. It's not as if they are not there. They are there, but they are not in even their names.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
For example, when you go to YouTube, for instance, there are more videos selection of Lumba.
oh yes,
Yes, if you go and you
But
say
it-
you want to listen to hits of Lumba in 1990,
you get
you get people who have done compilations for about
People are
10.
chopping.
Plenty.
Yeah.
They build from
Plenty.
it.
Yeah.
So assuming Lumba himself is not active on social media, you see recently when he played a show with Nane Champo, he Lumba was rather campaigning for people to go and follow Nane Champo on TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah. I remember.
Yes, because he now he's found a way to connect himself to the new generation, and that is what is supposed to be done. So yes, I think I share Zapp Mallet's pain that elsewhere the old folks are performing, they are getting,
And they are revered too.
yes,
They are respected, highly
of
respected.
course. Today, Bob Marley is dead, but his social
People
media
around his
pages
social media.
are still posting. Our people who are alive don't have social media.
They are still posting about him.
Our people who are alive don't have.
So what does it mean? We should blame the old musicians, so-called?
Yes, they share part of the blame.
Some of them.
The ones who are not benefiting share majority of the blame.
And they are bleeding too.
Because if
They
you
don't
want
allow
it to be
themselves.
done for you, it is just a phone call away. If you want it to be done for you, there are so many people.
Who should they call?
Who should they call? Just get any. They are on interviews every day. Don't they meet people who are abreast with the system every
No,
day?
they themselves, they might have that connection going, but in terms of the business, so are you saying someone like Andy Dusty doesn't know any of these old time artists? But let a day come for Andy to make a suggestion.
Will you suggest it?
Will he suggest any of them?
Because at the end of the day, see, Bob Marley did a rendition with Akwaboah, more of a remake, and people are still able to connect because when Bob Marley suggested, let me do this with Akwaboah, or when people saw, hey, Akwaboah is doing this with Bob Marley, they quickly went online to check who Bob Marley. So even if there's somebody who doesn't know who Bob Marley is, they go online to check who Bob Marley is. Oh, okay, this is the legend that is doing this, blah 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 blah. And when they see that, oh, the person is active, the person is in our space, we are seeing the person's content. You think if Adidusty recommends Nana Amachidede or recommends Lumba today, people will be skeptical about the
Recommend to who?
maybe an event organizer. Isn't that what you're saying? Of course. If I am to say, oh, let's connect Daddy Lumba right now, we know currently when you book Daddy Lumba for a show, there is going to be promotion of that particular event, and it is going to be on his social media pages, which are even active. If not for anything at all, his social media pages are active. But if you have to book some of his colleagues who are actively not on social media today, and you decide, okay, we are not going to put them on interviews or whatever, how do you promote your event? That is why the event organizers will be skeptical when you mention certain names. You understand?
Well,
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, we are wrapping up
I'm trying
on
to
this
be a
on this
journalist
on this
of your-
topic. Yeah.
Can't you say that some of us, the event organizers, also are lazy? We depend on the musicians
No,
to
that,
sell our
that,
product.
that is what is happening. I'm sure that is what a gentleman is. Sorry, Zapp is talking about.
Because we don't
Zapp-
market
Zapp-
now.
Zapp
Let's say,
is
oh, Shatta Wale nti.
No,
Ajumanesi.
it is business. Boss, it is
Zapp
business.
Zapp is saying that forget about all these things and see if they are giving them the opportunities, but the opportunities are not going to them. That's the fact.
And it
That's
is-
what I'm saying. The other day I used Samuel's example at Black Rosters event when the man was performing for Abbas.
Oh, me, I've seen his
Even
performance.
Hi.
those who charge more than
Hi.
The one they did at Bayview Village.
Uh-huh.
For some time. He was there to perform.
When he was performing, young, and there were young people. Oh.
Oh yes.
These were not adults.
They were
But
children.
the ordinary event promoter won't put him on.
Please go on internet right now and search me Samuel Owusu's page.
Page
The
as well.
event promoter won't put Samuel Owusu on.
Yes.
Would the event promoter reject Lumba?
He might not reject him, but
He can't.
That's
He
why I'm
won't.
saying that we have become lazy as
He won't.
Nobody is
organizers.
becoming lazy.
And
It
don't
is
want to do
it is
extra market.
it is
Because
business.
you want Amachi
It's
because
businesses.
That's how
because you say
business.
Amaji will bring some marketing value directly. Manya Shugana will be at
No,
Amachi.
it is business.
Like the way you said, Amachi be posted on the social media. I have 50% of it.
Of course, it is business.
Why don't you pay
It is
social
not,
media?
No, it
to
is not.
promote
It is
these
not.
talents?
It is not charity. It is business.
okay.
If the person will give me business value, I would definitely
you
do
put
it.
him on. That'd be all.
No problem. Zapp, we've sent your message across. It is our prayer that those who are supposed to listen will listen and do what is right. It is our prayer that those who are supposed to help these old legendary musicians will surely listen and help them. Because me, anytime I see them perform, it is about powerful performances all the time.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes they even do better than some of these young people.
See you for a point.
So, yes.
You hear me?
So why are they not getting gigs? Elsewhere, old people, some even sit in wheelchairs and perform. But I had the when we went to the tourism, no, Akwaboah show.
Yeah,
Remember?
the highlight, the word highlight day also. Yes.
That show, some old man came. They
Yes.
said he was someone's father.
Oh,
Kwame Abua's father.
Kwame Abua's father.
Oh my God. Kobe, some old man. Oh.
That man is the olden day Shatta Wale.
Huh?
Okay.
I hear songs.
Like some of his songs, you may not be able to sing them, but the performance the man is giving you on stage,
Charlie, let's move on.
Charlie, the man is over 80 years old.
Now, because you guys are men, let me ask you 1 minute of what Akwaboah is saying. We are not going to stretch this one because these are a gathering of men. So I want to know what men will say. Abbas seems to be back on the screens. Okay, let's talk about how men, according to Akwaboah, how men sometimes deceive women with marriage in the name of sex. So, for instance, if Abbas is looking forward to date a woman, instead of Abbas to say, oh, I want us to be in a relationship, but this relationship is going to be sexual more than marriage, Abbas will not say that. Abbas will only go like, hey, man, I want to marry you. And we know when a woman hears about marriage, you know what I mean? They put value, premium, high level premium on marriage. The moment they hear marriage, no, and Abbas, ganyan. And at the end of the day, no marriage. Akwaboah is talking about this because in his new song, he's addressing some of these issues. But can it be true or it is false? Richie, if we want to watch the video, is it ready? If it is ready, let's watch it and see what will happen. Let's go catch it. I'll be right back.
Yo, it's about time I go hard.
Right,
go hard on this. That thing we guys really do, I don't think it'll be nice. If you want chop 'em, make sure you know you want 'em. Yo, it's about time I go hard. And now I'll be sorry, but I for go hard on this. That thing we guys really do, I don't think it'll be nice. If you want chop 'em, make sure you know you want chop 'em. If you want wife 'em, make sure you know you want wife 'em. make you not tell am say you want wife am when you know say you want chop am. Then afterwards she will start call you and you go start to ignore calls. Act like, oh, how are you doing? If it's sex that you want, just say am. If you be love where you want to, say it. You are, and you're fine. Yo, it's about time I go hard. And now I'll be sorry, but I for go hard on this. That thing we guys really do, I don't think it'll be nice. If you want chop am, make sure you know you want chop am. If you want wife am, make sure you know you want wife am. Make you not tell am say you want wife am when you know say you want chop am. Then afterwards she will start call you and you go start to ignore calls. Act like, oh, how are you doing? If it's sex that you want, just say am. If you be love where you want to, say it. You are, and you're fine.
Akwaboah is opening keys, baby keys, and the men are not happy. Looks like the men already vexed. Rome, Akwaboah is speaking the word of God. No, but you guys don't want to listen. This is from God.
Lately, whichever lady that has blown some powder onto Akwaboah or has opened something top onto Akwaboah, we need to find that lady.
What do you mean?
Oh, lately the things that he's been saying. First, there is a song. If you the love we share is real, although you will post me. I don't know since when did posting somebody me like
be proud of your love.
It is not any NKB signboard.
But haven't you seen Tick has put his wife on the
and how many of them can do it?
That's the love he is talking about.
We've seen people who
show love. Put me on a billboard.
We've seen people who have posted whatever. We've seen people who have posted so many people at their spots. Is that an evidence of love? When he did that one, I don't we know mine now. Now he's saying, if you don't post me, give me your password. Like Akwaboah, hello, like give me your password. And I post status grab and password.
And so why are you not doing it if really you love the person?
That's what I mean. Love me. I believe in somebody who is spontaneous. These are the things that move. No. You see, on your birthday, today when you posted me, some people came to write happy birthday. You see, to them that is the norm. To them, it is not normal for somebody to just post or appreciate somebody or celebrate somebody. You understand?
Let's see where you end with this.
So me, if it is on your birthday or it is on certain days,
Akwaboah is not asking for any special day.
We are not saying he's asking for any special day, but I want to say that the people who just join the bandwagon and do what everybody is doing, it's anything in an somebody can post you. Yet it will not mean anything to the person. That is what I'm trying to say. Let's not make this particular thing emanating yet to say that is the mark of love. Like that is what will make you love like that is what will prove to somebody that you love the person. That is not proof enough. If not, we wouldn't get divorced. Do you know how many people have posted stuff? Now to what he is saying. Say if you want to chop up, tell him you want to chop up. Then go. If you want to wife him, tell him you. Does he know how many people we've told that, oh, we want to wife you? And 2-3 days after hearing that thing, now the things that they are supposed to do for you to make you feel good about the relationship, because of complacency, oh, this person has told me that they will marry me, then they will just leave it like that. They've stopped doing it. So it is not, see, when people are in a relationship and they break up, and anything you know, I had to say, my guy, no, he just wanted to chop you. Some people have plans for their women, but it is the women who do not have plans for themselves. They break that plan.
You make wild on this matter.
No. He is creating an impression as if he's creating.
You make wild the matter. You are shouting.
Wait. The impression that he's creating is what is getting me. See, the impression that now with what he's saying, if a man and a woman breaks up, then it means that the man's intention from the onset means that he was just to have sex, and that is not the case.
No. He means that there are some people who deliberately and face that when about people even marry and they stop. How about that?
Then he should be specific.
So no, that's what he's saying.
No, he wasn't specific with his advice. He said men.
He wasn't specific.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
The man is saying that if you meet a woman and you want to just have sex with her, like they do abroad. Me and you, we met some man from I'm coming. We met some man from Europe. He said he's living with a woman that to them the agreement is that they are making love to produce babies and responsibly they all take care of the baby. They are not married though.
They are not married.
So one day if one wakes up and feels that I'm tired, I can't do it again. He just goes.
No, I'm saying,
and it is allowed over there.
I'm saying, see, if Akwaboah wants to give this advice, he should be specific and say no. He should be specific. Open up the conversation and say, "Oh, a man noa, and some men who are doing this." But when you wake up and say, "Charlie, guys, this thing they are for talk. This thing they are know I'll be going out." No, it means you are generalizing it. Be specific.
If you are not doing it, why should you be bothered?
No, because some people will see you that you are not part, and they will count you among them.
But is what he's saying the truth?
To some extent, some people are doing it. No, it is not all of us. So just like share.
But how would he know those who are doing it?
So no, we are all assuming. Okay, just like Semeka say, some women. When I say women are wicked, some women will come at me and say, "Me, I am not wicked." So when you are saying it, say some. It is because I
say the boys, a main man. No, it still means some.
No, it doesn't mean some.
I say some main man. Them boys who when they meet women, instead of them to tell us that they won't chop them or they won't wife them, he says some. Say those is not everybody.
Richie boy video ni.
Okay, we can watch. Richie, let's watch. And it's shocked how he take this thing World Cup like that because he's guilty.
Nobody is guilty. Me, I'm not.
Yo, it's about time I go hard. And that one day I'll be sorry, but I for go hard on this. That thing we guys. Yo, it's about time I go hard. And that one day I'll be sorry, but I for go hard on this. That thing we guys really do. I don't think it'll be nice. If you want chop 'em, make sure you know you want chop 'em. If you want wife 'em, make sure you know you want wife 'em. Make not tell 'em say you want wife 'em when you know say you want chop 'em. Then afterwards she will start call you and you go start to ignore calls. Act like how are you hammer. If it's sex that you want, just say If you love what you want to, say it. You are and you're fine.
He said what you guys did. You and he and who which guys?
Those who do it.
He said
guys, so you are part but that's what
he said guys. He and who? Other one. He said guys. No, he should say some guys or what you guys are doing. Then we know he's referring to certain group of people. But when you say you open it and say guys, Master, don't come and spoil the market like that because it is not all of us who are like you. Okay, some of us we are good in our space. Don't come and spoil our market.
Shaxi mash.
So far from there. Chuku. Is Akwaboah saying anything illegal that Roland is trying to kill us all for that?
My first statement is that Eunice, my superstar teacher Eunice, before brother, my brother, Napisane say, one man kaya mata.
Why who is Eunice?
Eunice is a superstar. She's a teacher. She's in Kasua, but she's all over Ghana. She's coded. She's the star of the stars. On funny brother, no bizani brother say kaya mata bi ayamana. Okay. Boy skis the on shady.
Okay.
But Miss William Person in Bisani say Akwaboah. Open say Mbisa girl a man is saying because when him say a very disrespectful directly to any woman say Ube Bisani say me person in dream straightforward a disrespectful. A bimu fana yeah done for bestie now no win or no win or Obi so find so oh you are just my friend na no wanya ba ko na odi adwane obi so hwe ebi mu wo ha blasa one can say I will marry you unya ndi so the possible which a business in boys life a business and brother me one thing I've also realized lately say girls from abasi see how enye girls na me me time bi no girls from abasi say omo no mo di boys no enye wo boy na wo di no but omo so di omo formula nam omo di omo formula nam in a different way because first na me wo formula wo ma adwin say ima epe aware and a mema epe
sex
edwem you get it but say an man epe edwem chen mema no so you would think say you are a man you are the one pulling all your muscle yeah baby there be it be a wound alidu me I have somebody's list and I was very frank with her in conform we enough for this animal no only baby or the ayama too yeah near any sex machine yeah near din so I feel offended no one kofo omu no mu mane sika
ene asante for
what is it and owo nkofo omu no omu ye party before
oni omu chile
so when she start friendship with me na me catch say so what do you like me your category be because I realize say me say no oba me ho a say nye artist we asem ena kosho she's more of my friend in December than any other time show be a copy we yes because of yebi musu yewo experience for industry nemu ntino achenu nti yebi mu you are very careful because brother me
oba no ho ba now
brother nyasisia me fit some time ago and I'm making decision say and some me dwa oba binu I need to be very sure in my head of certain things because the man want to me play certain games bia you will not be sure of any enyum to ni bi na cancer dey any chem and yes on pema pa but oh yeah selective and I've noticed and I'm saying no say share girls on mobile who dey twen your call no that we hu sa ankofo we ya but they have a way omo no mo ba artist no be say una wa con girl no na wa mani hu kwan wa mani hu availability and wa decide won it him say wo dey say on fa won share ni list so or the who be kwa koji ni din wo bibi say Sammy they were clear say were clear and there are those ladies and the word in conform be we are religious obi wa brother man kwa me clean e bi agi abe hu but me find way to conversation if I don't tell that woman say me worry no me nya sure say menya but you see after telling her also no am adwem ba ko me no bi no then the person also pick certain position it is a my dream pass and babe worry one kasangasa position one pick no kwa e discourage me cause rasa me worry we wa brabo problem bi asime so hey bills upon bills na me worry one kasangasa dey say you still have baggages because before I decided say I worry omo no when we were dating them our bills was not like this. Ya worry o mu wie ne say bills be clear.
Yeah.
And my dear to mu say say oba bia pesca.
Of course.
So there's no quagmaros about it.
Watch empose obedia.
Inti say as they say ye di agro kakra. Na obi osini. Na say ejuma nankasa how are we going to go it? Then we dey obey more than normal. Inti boys edi back when di menu. And our girls no so be brave, sorry to say. Omo ni hwe omo di ba competition ni mu yeah like yo
fire vaza koko David no ye kanu
obi to be fraud to say why you adwuma she okotobo me paucho me need credit so how do you get to talk to me like nyama bia wo so be bisa wo generally obi to be bisa who ye effort ka say oh e bia den na wo ye adwuma be na wo ye can I secure something oh menstru me ni me bra bia kasa wo bra de woni ni kasa say onye adwuma ma na me de woni mi kasa say me nya skama wo de bia every day every time ena brasa me I think this is the time I say me man no mu na ye respect like ye to ye hufu Nti say na obi to me for some time ago. I say okay, for our dream say boy, for our dream say Akwaboah can. Boy, for our dream say 200 cedis budget for Sekitatu. What I say? Nikita, ni budget I mean person me find dinner. 200 Ghana. Ti men catch say open. Boys, me mama new formula. Men catch open. First day Ushiana, you 2 cedis home. Nafa talk credit man. Second day Ushiana, you 10 cedis home. Nafa to ice cream man. And son I be spend edru 50 Ghana no. One kasa won say no ogugu ni na o man is short. Men ko say o fere no we o to kama o we guy me so mu say ya me o say like now o woman na dream to it. No I catch you say oh on a normal me no we fine. Me ma 100. What you say e wo 200 more there's still more. Till o ye ba kompe na no no kasa o rating na so or enjoy I should request for a second version or request here now man from that version what close in the budget. Now what start finding ways what the better so no kasa the body a free zone. No at the end of the day you have not disrespected there, you have not promised there anything and so forth. Then you go your way.
So what Akwaboah is saying is true, isn't it?
No, it's true. It's true. It's true in such a way that now it's not the boys that are targeting the girls. It's the girls that are targeting the boys. Okay. It is or no feelings because guys nankasa we obi guy be obe catch up say obe ware no out of a buo and a shyness no dey catch us obi on buo no obe catch us say person me we be and na o catch up by be as person we ni be na from the street stand obi kai no she is from the street and when you are from the street I need to talk you street language but me say we kata hu kakra we akatesia na bibi sana e o say me so me kata code no nye den e ma but ebi mo kai tawie mo no mo start believe almost start believe so ebi aso person e sugu enko say me kura 200 me dibi so mbe ton no sa de ne enko no sa. Okay,
yes, Kobe, wrap up for me on that particular one. Let me know your position as well. I don't know Nipa.
To be honest, and man, you difference. As at now.
I'll stretch your master. Self-defense.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, come. But the channel.
Man, you difference.
True.
Senya Akwaboah Ekano. The person on tears say, "Yen Bemano." Bema bia ni ho beka say, "Sebi when your bar and no bad no hama no faninda." Or the name on me no better. Odo ho mami me no better. Me no better. And only a bema and me person me cast bema. But embana kasano now when they are coming and I will show one they have perceptions in their mind. Obi wo obe catch your plane. Oh yeah, I have a boyfriend. Oh, but then abi you know I send it anything. We do everything some. That everything some stands for a lot of things. Which means one no kasa phone she doesn't mind having sex with you or going out with you too.
Okay.
But she has a boyfriend. Into Obama when who say this is it. She has a boyfriend, but she's in for everything. Me, I talk to some of them. To be honest with you, they tell you. And you say me na me don't. Why
can't you defend yourself?
They tell you. Oh, serious. And they be musu be ba brabo make just say, oh yeah, they have a boyfriend. And they don't have a boyfriend and they are searching. They have a boyfriend. But ebia nyama bi mu ho a boy no ntumi nye den enye ma no. Nti na bia ona adwum no feel say bia wo betumi ayama no. Nti no oba be hye so betumi ayama. Onya de nhoma no ne homa ba ko mienu na saa de no untumi nye no okọ the next person. Adi year no nko na wie no ne ma be ten adida because of ade ba ko by iPhone 12. Yeah, or by 14. And nunti say we anyama na obekọ another one. Omo follow luxury. So I girls no. And they almost so whether you ask so, you don't ask so, they are in for it. Or the bema open and open a real or the bema. Samba no so ho. Enti Akwaboah shouldn't frame the whole thing. Say to send a young man no, and I will just call them. Oh, No, they come with their perceptions. Me no move 1, 2 pair. I'll know the kind of woman you are. Me no kasa now koto. Me know who the kind of woman you are, and I'll move you through that lane. Pepe. Into me who's all your marriage material. Any ever called marriage level. Okay, who been for iPhone? Me, Jimmy second to iPhone now.
Babedi.
And I won't join him. No, that's only iPhone. No, join man.
If I love you,
iPhone on top, Babedi.
send me pell.
No better iPhone, man.
Me who me that wo more. And only a different thing. Me that wo na me say, oh, a material. I want to be with you. Why not? I'll go to the extent of buying more than an iPhone for you. Spend on you. Pay your tuitions in nyama baby. Yeah, I'll do it because no, and people do it, not just me. People do it. Me,
tuition?
No, I don't pay tuition fee. Why am I go to tuition fee? Why is it? I mean, I don't know. Edit demo. And okay, fine. Your member, they are wiki. They are just around, hanging around everywhere, trying to just have fun, eat girls, and go their way. They don't pay. They don't pay respect. They don't pick their course again. You will never see them again. Once a while, be back on club. Who want to hear from? You remember somebody and baby. So, honey, dear, Akwaboah so right to her, but so you know, generally, they say I am member in a shed. Any man in a did no, it's wrong. Because CCI as it stands in this world, Obia could have perception. Odi PF ni dem anapa. Akwaboah in copy obedi. Because Obi oton kosiano. When say na wa happy afa nti omo no ye from Shazana to aze they are working with their terms or the adwuma nenam nti me share sa ni pana me toko sia na also se mention na mento nti me share na mato na we na makom baby simple.
Akwaboah, thank you for exposing this gentleman for me. At least now you know how everybody thinks. So ladies, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Now let's look at a very final story, then we can wrap up for today. I have seen a story online about Stonebwoy talking about the fact that he would want to, in the near future, do something with Shatta Wale, or a project with Shatta Wale if it becomes necessary. And sometimes some people think that that thing kills competition, and that anytime people who are seen to be feuding at each other, or people who are seen to be enemies in quotes, especially in the creative space, if they are allowed, they are rather good at themselves than when they come together. And there are some 1 or 2 examples here. Even in Ghana, some people feel ever since the Stonebwoy-Shatta Wale controversy came to a halt of a sort, or came to a pause for a sort, it killed the competition or the rivalry in the music industry. And in this case, it will make both artists a little relaxed. But when they know that, everything I'm doing it because someone is chasing me, you have to do it and beat the person, you don't slow. In the northern region, something like that is going on between Fancy Gadam and Macasio. Now, because of that, at every point in time, you can't relent on your efforts, because you can't be complacent, another word, because you have to always make sure the competition, you are on top of it, and people think it is helping them business-wise. So when Stonebwoy said this, some people have welcomed it as good, others also think, no, this is not what we want. Let me read the story, then I'll pick you guys' your views on it before we wrap up. The story of Ghana Word reads, Stonebwoy hints at a possible collaboration with rival Shatta Wale. And it says, Ghanaian Afro dancehall sensation Stonebwoy has revealed the possibility of collaborating with his rival and controversial artist Shatta Wale. In a report by AssassinRadio.com, Stonebwoy humorously remarked on Shatta Wale's video production quality, suggesting that they might have to fight for like 1 hour before a collaboration could take place, alluding to Shatta Wale's alleged lack of investment in shooting quality videos. While Stonebwoy acknowledged that everything takes time and expressed his desire not to sound political, he emphasized that it was about time Ghanaians saw Shatta Wale and himself on the same stage. So that collaboration, we might have to go through some hurdles before it happens. But you know, everything happens with time, and I don't want to sound political, he said. Stonebwoy conveyed his beef in maintaining a clean heart and recognized the influential power that both he and Shatta Wale possess. He expressed his hope that the collaboration would occur at the opportune moment, neither too late nor too early. Stonebwoy emphasized his desire for their union to make a significant impact in the music industry and shake the ground. And he said, as I sit here, I believe in a clean heart. And I know that as powerhouses, as the two of us, we can shake the ground, and I hope and pray that it doesn't become too late or it doesn't become too early at the Stonebwoy. Okay, despite the previous rivalry, Stonebwoy's comments indicate a growing willingness to set aside their differences and unite in the advancement of Ghanaian music. Stonebwoy said he doesn't want to sound political.
But he's
well, and so when I read, I don't want it to become too late or too early. That is the political statement.
Say what you want.
Well, let's start from here and close. Kobe, what do you think about this? And I said that we know when it happens like that. You know, Shatta Wale and Sammy, they were also beefing of a sort. But ever since they did their song, that fans thought that, okay, somewhere fine. Celebration. As actually the vibe between them. And some people think that should Stonebwoy and Shatta also do any projects now, that is what it will mean. And if they are not careful, to even make them lazy. What do you think about this? Whether it is good for them to do the unity thing or they should maintain it the way it is?
Razami. To be honest, it's high time Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale puts out a collaboration for the whole industry, not for their personal gains, as in the beef they are holding as of now. The country industry as a whole has to move to the world, and I don't see for how long they are going to hold this beef, because as it stands.
Why you think because of a beef they can't move, or
Stonebwoy want to move? Stonebwoy is moving. We all heard about, is it Wizkid and Davido?
Yeah.
To happen, whether it happens or not. Even just the announcement, you saw how even just the announcement shake the whole Africa.
Yeah,
because
the excitement that came.
Yes, people just can't wait for that. Imagine Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy playing O2, playing Apollo. It won't be a joke, and the kind of signal it will send to whoever that they feel they are in competition with us. Because now you can see what's going on. People are stealing our genres and all that. So we don't always sit here and be like, we always want to beef, we want to beef. For how long are we going to beef? Even Tupac and Biggie even ended it. There's been a Jay-Z and Kanye West back and forth, but they do have a song together. So for how long are our artists going to hold on to beefs, always beef? No, they should think about the industry, and 10 years, 15 years, when they are not able to move again, how they are going to sit back, relax, and watch the new crop of artists that will be in existence by then, how they are going to move the industry, to be able to fuse them in by then. But beef now, so 15 years to come, Asaka won't be able to put Stonebwoy in it again. 15 years to come, when Last Made is going on tour, and Shatta Wale will be from on Stonebwoy to me and not impact Bia or music industry, so apart from their individual accolades somewhere. Then we wouldn't be able to have a Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale concert like we had Daddy Lumba and Nane Champon.
Why won't we?
They have songs together. And they performed there, and it was beautiful.
Okay.
And the Sika Bre, whoever organized it, and Omomo around no BRDD,
and even themselves.
It was huge. So we should think about that, and imagining that same concert, organizers being able to raise it, going to mount it, or make it happen in the United States, Dubai, or something. We should, if they are able to put it out there more, as in Yabo Daddy Lumbani, Nane Champo or Ghana, they are some any reload or abrochre. Beautiful. So we should be able to collaborate more on our. They should put the beefs aside once in a while. No matter what, if they beef now and they collaborate now, next year they will still beef and we'll still enjoy it. They can still beef and we'll enjoy it. Yeah, Because as it stands now, who the magazine prune minimum CC as baby if can US. Ebe hiti baby as CC. Who by say Jay-Z so beef can CC. And trouble this. Ebe ko. Because they have the numbers, they've worked. As I say, and no more followers, you know, even though Jay-Z is only social media handles. But so I can't ACC now. If we are seeing a bet, that is the same way your artists and also take his steps and no take his part and making sure say beef, you know. I don't see Shatta Wale being able to beef Stonebwoy in the near future to come, 10 years to come. He won't. And Fabio, that blue man and champion, no matter what they will do now. Send our Musi Zuluma brothers on TMTT, back and forth. CBO, because right now we are enjoying Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. So if they don't learn from that and they still keep on doing what they are doing, 15 years to come, I bet say that Luma Nina champion concert na it is Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. Intino omuntu anamo no munye collabo no. Na emfa revenue scramble yentumi mbo shows wom. MCC nya DJs nya gigs wom, nya streaming platforms omo ankasa be didi wom more. Ebe shock you say that will be one of their biggest songs ever mo catalog. Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. Ebe serious because we already have Shatta Wale's Sako there. We all know what Commando any major girl did. As at now it stands. That's one of their individual big songs they still perform. Anytime it drops, it's a hit. And so imagine Shatta Wale ni Stonebwoy on nyom so. No mo mi no so mo yes show or Accra Sports Stadium. Shatta Wale nkwampo say or yes show or stadium ma. Na Stonebwoy ka ho. No mo perform on nyom. Aji the American military be ka ho.
Okay, Abbas. Well spoken, Kobe.
I pray for unity because I've seen them perform together at Assassin Sound Clash. That show was not a loss for me. Anytime I look back that show, I can still remember vividly the dollars I made out of that show. So I'm happy, and I'll always be happy that both of them exist in Ghana, first of all.
Okay.
And both of them are good material for our industry. So first of all, we need to acknowledge the individual power they will and the impact they could have, or they have, let me say, they have on people. Because I've witnessed both of them, their following and what they are following can do based on what they say and how they command the crowd. They are following even at places that you assume that these people don't follow music. There are some professors that I don't think they are crazy enough. But Shatta Wale let my professor behave like he's a small boy. And he's charming to it. You see a boss that I'm sure though he will sit comfortable in his dollar mansion and he will be cool. Somebody will make him come and be fighting a professor on, you know, who is the best lyricist, who have said this, who have said, and they fight like they are small boys. I say, yes, this is what music can do to people, and it is lovely watching them and all this stuff. So if they do a joint collaboration, I know there still will be people that will analyze it, analyze who's part, who did this, who was top on it, who was better in terms of lyrics on it and all those stuff. And I would love that. Apart from just the music they are going to be doing to collaborate on, I will also urge them. I think they are the two, to me sincerely, I think they are the two that can actually resurrect the entire Ghana music and its music genre. Imagine Stonebwoy-Shatta Wale, instead of coming up with a dancehall tune, they actually come up with a stronger live tune and they stand by it, do a good and say it's our life and push it. Or say, okay, we are doing, instead of doing even a single collaboration, we are doing a whole album together that they both are enjoying, and they decide in their room that it is 12, you enjoy 6, I enjoy 6, all the 12, we all have equal share in terms of royalty, and we are going to, as part of the plan, we are going to tour the world. And I know these people can tour the corners, like Costa Rica, I know they can tour it. And they will open doors for all of us to be able to plug anywhere we have plugs, to be able to plug them in and get it there where these people get crazy numbers, we're able to plug in there and go. And I'm saying that if they be able to come together and do that, it will be not only fantastic for them alone, but for all of us in the industry, because events will go on, other things will go on, and everybody will be happy at the end of the day. They will also get a lot of streaming. The audience also will be happy. Now, we will not be looking at them as just those two individuals who fought, who pull a gun and who this, who that. I'll be looking at those individuals that unite the entire Ghanaian music front, and they were able to push it. So anybody that also have the power to be able to convince them, make this happen, should start. I think it starts from here. The media need to talk about it. Industry need to encourage it, and let's see the good that comes out of them, because both of them have done something together. And if not anybody, I can say that the result out of it was profit for me. And if I can get that dollar out of them, I'm imagining the next show I can do with them. I'll get more than that.
Okay, hey, wrap up for me. Abbas is only thinking about his dollar. His dollar is so important to him. Go take their dollar, man.
Stonebwoy said he didn't want to be political, but his answer was more political than ever.
Of course, I saw that too.
I am asking, bro, say what you want. Just go straight and say what you want. You know, he's thinking about and let's not kid ourselves. Both of them are enjoying what is going on. Like the beef that is going on. Both of them are enjoying. If not for anything at all, aside the monetary gains that come with it, period, like time to time, they are ego.
They are feeding their ego.
And to them it is cool. That's why Stonebwoy will never bruise his ego and come and say, play. If I do collaboration with Shatta at this time, it will be cool. But no! His ego will be so bruised that because people are going to translate it in such a way.
He give up.
Yes. That he's the one that is being pinned down and he wants that collaboration.
Yeah, he's feeling something.
So he will not say it. That's why he's even throwing a caveat to say, yes, he doesn't want it to be either too early or too late. Who is supposed to determine that time? Who is supposed to determine the right time?
Maybe he's giving that power to Shatta to
and Shatta call Shatta Wale today. He will also not. He will also talk like Stonebwoy is talking.
Yeah, same way.
It is not as if they don't know. They know. But the thing is, I also wish that it wouldn't be too late. Wouldn't be too late, because whatever they are supposed to benefit out of their union will be huge. And we know this industry moves with time. Things come with time and they fade out with time. Yes, you might think that, oh, now I have so many things to benefit from myself. Like when I do things alone, I have things to benefit. So let me get that. But for all you know, having a union might give you 2 or 3 times that. And if that time elapses, you might not get it again, even when you try to unite. It happens. And unfortunately, that decision is not with anybody. It is just instincts. It is just instincts. If Sammy and Shatta knew that that particular collaboration wouldn't amount to anything, they wouldn't have done it.
That's true.
It is out of that these small fears that Stonebwoy is also trying to tread very cautiously. That he wouldn't want it to be too early.
Yeah, he doesn't want to rush it.
Yes, because as it stands, whatever he's getting, he's okay. The frenzy, the talkability, the buzz around it, he's okay.
He's enjoying it
too. So he doesn't want to step in and spoil it. And especially if it is not going to amount to anything. He would rather wait and make it big like the Lumba brothers did recently. Because what they did is big. And they both cash out proper on that day. Especially Daddy. Daddy cash out big.
Yeah.
So Stonebwoy doesn't want to make that particular mistake of stepping in too quick to kill the vibe. But would wish, say, maybe later on, when his brother also comes to think like he is thinking now.
Let's do it.
Because it is out of that same thinking that they both were able to make the Assassin Sound clash possible.
At that time, they put the rivalry aside.
Yes.
And thought business.
That time, they all pushed aside their egos.
And they thought business.
No, they did not push aside the rivalry. The rivalry was there. It is out. They actually cashed out on that particular rivalry. It is their egos that they pushed aside. But now the ego is in front. The rivalry is behind. That is what we are seeing now. So yes, if Stonebwoy wants the collaboration, he can get it now. And in fact, they don't necessarily have to do it like Shatta did it with Sammy. They've seen the mistake that happened with that particular.
Well, Stonebwoy was not specific on a collaboration. He said a project.
Yes, a project.
And a project could go beyond a collaboration.
That's what I'm saying. That he said, even if they are supposed to record a song, it will take hours before they even decide on it. That's what I'm saying. They should be able to learn from the mistake Shatta did with Samini on Celebration. You understand? They should be able to learn from that particular mistake. That okay, if we are to do this, it should go beyond us just being in the studio and just recording a song. But it should move to us being on stage, just like the Assassin Sound Clash, or even more, or even a better one, because that is what will give the whole project huge flesh. Because I know, as it stands, in the next 5 years, there is no way Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale can do an album together. It is not possible.
Why?
Oh, it is not possible.
Why do you
because
think that's
Stonebwoy's affiliation now would not permit him to do it.
Okay.
Stonebwoy's affiliation now will not permit him to do it. So now, when they are talking about a joint album like Shatta did with Medical, it will not be possible. You understand? But if we are talking about performances, that's why he was specified, he was specific about they being on stage. He mentioned it.
Yeah.
That is why.
But for stage, they have been on stage before.
They have been on stage, so he's now. If not, he knows the collaboration is not so much possible. But then, when it comes to performances, to him he wants it. Stonebwoy would love it. With this particular statement, the thing that I'm seeing is that he's calling on investors. If you can put me and Shatta Wale on stage, it will be nice, pal. That is what he's saying. That's why he's saying, oh, it will be good to see the two of us on stage.
Happy show.
Yes,
wow.
He's calling on investors to see Charlie. Yes, the rivalry is there. Somebody based on the rivalry to cash out. That is the Assassin Sound Clash thing. They did not base on their egos. It is on the rivalry that they both have. So he's saying that yes, we don't necessarily have to be in the studio to record a song. But you can also come and help us cash out on that same rivalry that we still have. So that when we cash out, we all go back to the default setting and we continue the beef. For collaboration, there may be later on. But as it stands, it is more of performances. So if he says he doesn't want to sound political, in fact, the biggest politicians we have currently in Ghana is Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. These two people.
Well, on this note, we are wrapping up. You coming up with another event?
Yeah, on the 30th of July.
Hey, Charlie said back to back. I know.
This one, especially for July bonds, you guys will have a discount. If you're July
on when? 30th?
Yeah.
30th is my birthday.
Yeah,
30th is my birthday.
Then you have a discount on whatever you want to buy on that day. Come with your family,
everything.
Friends, come, let's have fun.
I have a discount on everything.
Everything. 30th July, Poolside Hotel, Kaswa.
Oh, Charlie, let me say big ups to Poolside Hotel. I was really impressed with the kind of development I saw the last time I came there.
Okay.
The last time, the very, very last time I was there, it wasn't like what I saw in the immediate last time I was there. This time you guys have improved the place. The place is really looking dope. Like, hey, lights and things. Oh, Charlie, Mama Flo, big ups to you. No, Maya,
the setup.
what is left is your road.
The
road is not like this. Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, special thanks to MC Kobe, Abbas Muiz, Roland Amate, to the producers, Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, and to you for spending time to watch us. We really appreciate you. But everything we have said, we know you have an opinion. Feel free, share that opinion with us, and let's jaw together as an industry. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us, and let's meet again in our next video. We are out of here.